Hi everyone, welcome to SCTV. If you are new, my name is Sharik. Today I'm back with another video. In this video I'm going to talk about my journey before taking the Lithuanian language exam and the Lithuanian Constitution exam. By the way, I passed it. Applaud for me. Yeah, so if you are wondering the reason why I'm talking about this, it is one of the requirements to get permanent residence permit in Lithuania, of course after living 5 years in Lithuania. So first we will talk about the Lithuanian language exam. I'm going to tell you about the tips and tricks that helped me to pass the exam, how I was able to learn the language from the start until this point. And then to the last of the video I'm going to talk about Lithuanian Constitution exam, or how I was prepared for it. Are you ready? That's very good. So before that, are you subscribed yet to my channel? If not, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you won't miss any upcoming video content. Thank you. Let's start. About the Lithuanian language, by the way, it is one of the difficult language in the world, I guess. This is not my opinion, by the way. I never ever met someone in Lithuania, a foreigner, saying, hey, Lithuanian language is easy. No, I mean, for all of them, including me, it's difficult. So it takes a bit more work to learn the language. I think if any Lithuanians are here, they can comment how difficult the language is really. Yeah. How do I start learning Lithuanian language? The first lesson, A1 level, I learned it at Klaipėda University. Back then we really have a very good Lithuanian language teacher, and there I will say it was my foundation, but it was just A1. I think they were giving us, it's like a compulsory course, you are not going to choose, and the reason for that is, I guess, so that it will be easier, the integration process will be easier, so that we could navigate in the city, in the country easily. And frankly speaking, it really helped me. I just liked the language, so I wanted to learn more. And what I was doing was I tried to look the news, movies, and sometimes I try also to listen some Lithuanian music. So I know some Lithuanian music, I can sing with the singers, you know, because I was trying to learn something out of it, and it was entertaining at the same time. There are many materials online, so I was trying to download some free books, some worksheets, and I was trying to do those things by myself, and that's how I was able to teach myself the Lithuanian language. The other opportunity that I got to learn Lithuanian language was after I graduated from my university, then I got a job. So in the previous job there was opportunity, like a chance to learn language, so I chose to learn Lithuanian language, and it was B1 level, and then I even got B1 certificate. I think right now my level is like B2, not C, but I would say I understand very well Lithuanian language and I can speak Lithuanian language somehow, but not like Lithuanian, or not like fluent speaker, or not like someone that have C1 level. For the practice, that really helped me was sometimes I used to go to Turgus, you know, to the market, and I will just talk. People are very curious here. When you are a foreigner, they want to know from where you are, so they will ask you, from where are you, and it's Lithuanian, and you reply to them very confidently, you know, I am from Ethiopia. And then some other question will come, you know, how long have you been here? And they're kind of happy, oh my god, you speak Lithuanian language, so you can practice like that, you know. That's kind of a tip to practice, because if you go to the, you know, the usual shop like Maxima, IKEA, another shop, there's no chance to communicate with the cashier except hello and goodbye, yeah. But if you go to this Turgus or to the local market, then this is the good place to practice your Lithuanian language skill. Sometimes I was talking at workplace also with my colleagues in Lithuanian, and I have some Lithuanian friends, so sometimes I am also talking with them. That's how I practice the language, I will say, more or less. Before thinking about the exam, taking the exam, the Lithuanian language exam for the permanent residence permit, I was thinking about to find some materials that would help me to prepare. I will put the link in the description so that you can just go ahead and practice it by yourself. So I tried to do some sample tests before going to the exam, and I will say more or less the structure of the actual exam, it's very similar with the sample test. So you can check it out by yourself if you are thinking to get permanent residence permit, or if you are thinking to take the Lithuanian language exam. You can just test yourself first before going to the actual exam. What happened was, once I took the exam and I see the score, I was very confident that I'm going to pass the actual exam. So it's also kind of confidence boosting test. So I would really recommend you to try that one. So for the language, that's pretty much it. That's how I prepare myself. And now let's talk on the exam day, how it went for me. So I was trying to register for exam. By the way, you need to do that in the Migration Department website. It's very easy. You can just find a lot of information how to register for the exam, nothing complicated. That's why I didn't want to make like any video about it right now, or I don't want to talk about it right now. I'm just skipping it. But if you want more clarification on that, just let me know in the comments section and I'll try to make some video about it, okay? I have had a problem. The problem was I was not able to find any seat in the Vilnius examination center. The best place to take the exam was Klaipėda, so I found a seat, available slot to take the exam. So I just go ahead and registered for Klaipėda, and then I remember the exam was like in the morning at 10. So I wasn't able to make it anyways to go from Vilnius to Klaipėda. So I went the day before the exam, and then I stayed there overnight, and then I took the exam at 10. So the exam itself, as I told you, just go ahead and try to look the link that I provided from the sample test. It is pretty similar, so it contains everything. I will say there is writing part, there is multiple choice, there is listening part, all the 4 important parts of language, they are all included in the exam. So once you finish the exam, the written exam, then you have to wait for the speaking exam. There is also a speaking exam that you will go and have with the examiner. Okay, nothing serious, nothing difficult. The examiner will ask you to introduce yourself, what you're doing in Lithuania. For example, if you say working, then she might ask you the job description, what your everyday task looks like. She was asking me also about some friends, some families, so it's something very general, nothing to worry about. And then that's how it went. I got my results. Of course, I called them. They say you need to call to the gymnasia after 2 weeks, and then you will know your results. So after 2 weeks, I was able to know my results. As advice or recommendation, if you are planning to take the exam, just don't stress out. But I will tell you that it's not something very easy. I'm not trying to, to frighten you, but just it's an exam, so you have to prepare for it. So yeah, that's it about the Lithuanian language. Now let's go to the Constitution exam, okay? I think before 2 months I took the Lithuanian Constitution exam. So the same thing here, you have to be prepared to pass the exam. Like, it's not like simple thing. So what I did was, of course, I get these tips from Facebook. There's a group that I am a member of that's called Foreigners in Vilnius. So I was trying to look some information, because some people will post about the exam, and some other people who already took the exam will just comment the best strategies or the best tips and tricks how they pass it. So I read a comment that say, first read the Constitution in the Lithuanian language, and then second, read it in English, and then try to understand, try to take some key points. So I did the same thing. I read everything from the first article until the last, and then I also read it in English. and then try to memorize something, some important articles that I think is important. Other than that, I didn't have any sample exam, nothing. I was not able to find, so I just tried to prepare very well. Also, I took it in Klaipėda. The reason was the same as in the language exam. There was no available slots in Vilnius, so I have to go again to Klaipėda, but this time I got lucky. The exam was at 2, so I went by bus to Klaipėda. I took the exam and I came back. So talking about the exam, I want to assert you that I was super afraid. I thought I'm not going to make it, I'm not going to pass it, because for me it was a bit difficult. And the questions, some questions were a bit unexpected. They were very deeper. So I want to let you know that for the Constitution exam, read the Constitution from the first article until the last. Just don't miss anything, like all of it. And it's not very big, it's just only 20 pages. You don't have to wait 2 weeks. The results will be displayed the moment you press submit. Well, this is my journey about the exams. Anyways, if you want to know more about how to apply for the permanent residence, if you want to know more information, just let me know in the comments section and I will try to make a video on it. That's it, and I wish you all a nice day. Until we meet again, bye bye.